Hey, welcome back to another episode of Simple Truth Television. Today is February 23rd, 2021. Okay, after this video, no one should ever question if professional sports are rigged. And that includes college. Every single professional sports game that you can gamble on is rigged. And after this video, the debate will be over. Okay? So, today, the Oklahoma State, Cowboys, they defeated the Texas Tech Red Raiders. And this is a pick that we gave out on Patreon, which was a pretty good underdog. And notice here, Oklahoma State was underdog by 3 points to Texas Tech. And they won the game. They won 74-69. Before the game started, I visited the website oshock.com. And notice what they have up here. The predicted score was 66.6 to 66.6. So the computer generated this random number. And of course, there's a group of people out there that love the number 666. Now, a lot of them call themselves Jesuits. But this game was all about the head coach, Mr. Michael Boynton, who's from Brooklyn. And this was, I've never seen a ritual like this one before, ever. I've decoded hundreds and hundreds of games. This is one of the most rigged games that I've ever seen. I've never seen an alignment like this one. I want you guys to notice what this man's name, Sumsu in Gematria. His name is Michael Boynton. His name sums to 156 in the alphabetic order. If you guys are new here, Gematria is the practice of coding numbers into words. There's 4 ciphers, real simple stuff. It's the alphabetic order, forwards and backwards. You are applying a number to a letter and then adding up the sum on a specific word or name or phrase. Real easy stuff. So the Oklahoma State Cowboys, their head coach is a man named Michael Boynton. This man here. And his name in Gematria sums to these values. And I'm going to show you how all 4 of those values were used for the ritual today. Right? So again, his name is 156 in the alphabetic order. His name is also 66 in the alphabetic order with the rules of numerology. These 2 ciphers are slightly different. You have the alphabetic order forwards here, right? You number it 1 through 26. And then you have the alphabetic order with the rules of numerology, where you convert all the double-digit letters into single-digit numbers, right? So J is the 10th letter. You convert J into a single digit by adding the numbers together, right? So being that is the 10th letter, you add 1 plus 0 to get 1, which is a single digit number. You do that to every single letter. You compress it into a single digit. So 156 forwards, 66 with the rules of numerology, right? His name is 222 in reverse, right? Making A26 and counting back down to Z is 1. And then by having the alphabetic order in reverse, you apply the rules of numerology in this cipher here. His name is 69 in that cipher, right? Now look, the team that he coaches, the Oklahoma State Cowboys, they improved to 15-6 today. Actually, not today, because today is February 23rd, but on the day of this game. Notice their record up here. They improved to 15-6 on February 22nd, the day of this game. And notice his name also sums to 222, like how the date February 22nd is written, right? 2/22, like the number 222. So think about that. On 2/22, the team he coaches becomes 15-6 for the season. Now notice the 66. He came into this game with 65 career victories. He picked up his 66th career victory against the Texas Tech Red Raiders. Right? Now notice the 69. Right? They beat the Texas Tech Red Raiders with 74 points. And the Texas Tech Red Raiders, they only scored 69 points on the day that the Oklahoma State Cowboys improved to 15-6 and gave their head coach his 66th career victory. You notice how they used all four of these numbers? Like I said earlier, I've decoded a lot of games in the past. I've never seen an alignment like this one. This is pure mockery. Ask yourself, what are the odds? This man's name was coded in this basketball game. That is the reason the Oklahoma State Cowboys won the basketball game today. And notice this. The two star players for the Cowboys is, of course, Mr. Cunningham, who wears the number 2. Like how this game was played on February 22nd. And then the other player is a man named Khalib Boone. So Khalib Boone, these are the two star players for the Cowboys, number 22 and number 2, like the number 222. And on 22/2 on February 22nd, they help the Cowboys pick up the victory and give this head coach his 66th career victory. Unbelievable stuff, right? Now, remember what I said, how the Oddshark website, they had a predicted score of 66.6, like the number 666. Now, this game was played 36 days after Mike Boynton's last birthday, right? He was born January 17th, and the game came 36 days later. And, of course, the number 666, that's the 36 triangular number, which means if you add 1 through 36, it sums to 666. So think about what they was trying to tell us before the game started on this website when they had the predicted score at 66.6. It was letting us know that there was going to be a real big 666 ritual in this game, and that's exactly what happened. As for Texas losing by 7, by Oklahoma State, the Oklahoma State Cowboys winning with 74 points. The number 74 is a huge number, a very important number. Right? This coach, he is from Brooklyn, New York. Brooklyn, New York in gematria sums to 74. And, the number 74 it's very important to this practice, right? Just take a look up here. All of these words that are pretty much biblical, they all have gematria of 74. And again, right, so he's from Brooklyn, New York, sums to 74. When you write out the number 42, it also sums to 74. Of course, the number 42 is a number stamped on black people. This is a black head coach coaching in February. The 1 month that sums to 42, known as Black History Month. The N-word is 42, so much more. But this code that I'm using to decode this game is called Simple English Gematria. The word simple, 74. English, 74. Gematria, 74. Just like Lucifer, Jesus Christ, cross, parables, Jewish, Masonic, Messiah, occult, gospel. They all have gematria of 74. Big number. And in this big 666 Jesus ritual, they had the head coach win with 74 points, and he had his opponent lose with 69 just to complete the ritual with his name. Unbelievable stuff. I've never seen an alignment like this ever before. And then the star players, they wear the number 22 and 2. And notice he did it against the head coach Chris Beard, who also has gematria of 66. So he picked up his 66th career victory versus Mr. Chris Beard and his Texas Tech Raiders. And of course, when you write out number of the beast in gematria, it sums to 66, right? That's what they were letting us know in the beginning of the game. That the head coach was going to pick up his 66 career victories by having this number up here. Because 666 is considered the number of the beast. And as you guys can see, that phrase sums to 66 in gematria. Never in my life I've seen a ritual this clean. This proves that all the games are rigged, every single one. Because in order for this to work, to play out the way it did, every player has to be in on it. Every player, every referee, every head coach. Because this is perfect. How did this line up this way? You guys think this is organic? One more time. So on 2/22, the Cowboys become 15-6 for the season. The head coach picks up his 66 career victories, and his opponent fell with 69 points. Oh my God. I really wish every game was this way, and then we'll really be 100% accurate on picks. But unfortunately, we don't get alignments like this often. I mean, in the time that I've been doing this is my first time ever seeing this kind of alignment. I mean, this is huge. And you can look up the highlights. Yeah, I mean, those of you that saw the game, those of you on Patreon, you guys probably was watching the game because we gave this out as a pick. Did you guys notice how many times they spoke about this guy? They was talking about him constantly throughout the game, bringing up how he's from Brooklyn, and and it's just unbelievable the racism that they use. I mean, I guess a lot of you when you guys are watching the game, you're not paying attention to the things that these announcers are saying. One of the announcers said something so racist that I just couldn't believe it. I said, how can he say that on live TV like that? He said, not bad for a boy from Brooklyn, New York. I mean, I know a lot of you may not find that racist, but that's racist. He said, not bad for a boy. The word that sums to 42. The word boy is 42. Why would you call a grown man a boy, first of all, right? That's just disrespect from the gate. Not bad for a boy from Brooklyn, New York. I mean, what is he trying to say about Brooklyn, New York? That we can't succeed? And I mean, not to say that this guy is succeeding because the games are rigged, right? Everything's being scripted for him. But I'm just saying, like, what a way to shame him. And then, of course, 42 sums to 74. He wins with 74 points. But it's just like, these announcers, they say things. A lot of you not listening because you guys are too concentrated on the game. But there's a lot of racist comments that are being said every single day. And, I don't feel bad for these people because these people sold out. They sold out. I don't feel bad for Jackie Robinson when he ran through the bases with the big 42 on his back. I don't feel bad for him, even though we know what the number 42 means. And if you guys are new here, let me just show you a couple of words that sum to 42. So, of course, this word sums to 42. See the blue one? Of course, this word sums to 42. See the light green one? Of course, the month that we are in, Black History Month, of course, that sums to 42. See the blue one? That number gets used again and again and again and again and again in a very nasty way to shame black people. And then when you write it out as a word, of course it sums to 74. Notice the green one? Like how the Cowboys won with 74 points today with the black head coach. It doesn't get more rigged than this. A huge 666 ritual. And one last point. Notice he was born on 17/1. You can put most parts of the world, they put the day before the month. So this day could be written 17/1 like 171. You see 171, that's the 18th triangular number. And the big story was that the Cowboys defeated Texas Tech, who were number 18 ranked. It was ranked 18 in the conference. So that was like the big story. And look, this was a great payout. A +3 underdog. The line was probably like around 160, a plus 160 when game time started. I know it says here that 5 Downs had it at a plus 141, but the bookie that I went to, he had it at plus 160. So you bet $100, you make 160. Not bad. Not bad when you know the script and you know what's gonna happen. You know the outcome. And if you saw this game, the Cowboys was down by like 13 points at one point. And then they went on a, I think, 17-0 run and never looked back after that. Gematria. Gotta use the 4-base ciphers to see the complete ritual. I just want to show this one more time. Unbelievable. But you guys take care, and I'll see you guys next time.